I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I got a baby face, call it.
What's going on, y'all? This is Terrance. I want to welcome you to another edition of Terrance Hill TV, presented to you by WTV over the digital airways of YouTube. We are live. We're here to react to Snoop Dogg receiving a Ultimate Icon Status Award from BET, the 2025 BET Award Show. Before we get into the reaction of Snoop receiving his award and performing, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well to be notified whenever new content is uploaded. Check out the community section where you guys can vote on other polls and friendly debates. You can order some merch to support this channel. Our merch line has been uploaded and launched, so definitely check that out and find some merch to support this channel. And lastly, check out some other videos that I've posted as well. I would love to have your support. We did a reaction to Mariah Carey, Type Dangerous lyric video. I reacted to Lil Wayne, the Carter 6. Also, I reacted to Lil Wayne, Big Sean, and Jelly Roll. It's my favorite song off the Carter 6 called Shard. So check that out as well. A lot of videos for you guys to check out. But right now it's all about Snoop Dogg and receiving his award. So let's check that out.
You're not going to believe what happened. Tell me everything. I'll show you on Monday.com. So I started the biggest.
That's pretty. I never knew that about Kirk Franklin performing at Snoop's mom's funeral. So I know him and Jamie Foxx have a deep tie, and friendship. They've done a movie together, and multiple songs as well. So it's dope, that they honored Snoop, Kirk Franklin, Mariah, and yeah, I mean, all definitely. G was definitely the one that pushed Snoop for sure, and because Warren G and Dr. Dre are stepbrothers, and he was the one that told Dre about Snoop and played the tape. Yeah, Shante, man, she's always held Snoop down for sure. That was a time. This is a quick story I tell y'all. There was a time when Snoop and Shante wasn't seeing eye to eye, and he kind of wanted to not be with her anymore. Like, hey, I'm Snoop Dogg or whatever. And it was Tupac that told him, man, you tripping, man. That woman really loves you, and you need to, forget what your homeboy is talking about. That lady is going to be there for you. So, Tupac was the one that kind of talked some sense into Snoop about, sticking with Shante. Players have come through Snoop's football league, so that's big for Snoop to keep doing the football league. And not only does he have the Snoop football league, he has another thing that he does for kids with disabilities. So I think that's really dope as well. So salute on that. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. All right. So now we'll get into he did some performances last night, so let's get into that. But yeah, salute to Snoop, man. Well deserving. Definitely well deserving, man. Let's check out Snoop performing last night. Let's go. See, I like the actor being there on the front row so he can kind of, get some of his mannerisms down And I can't wait to see this biopic with Snoop. It's going to be directed by Craig Brewer, same director who directed Hustle and Flow. He did Dolomite Is My Name with Eddie Murphy a couple years ago. Craig Brewer is a good director, so I can't wait to see the Snoop biopic film. So salute on the actor that's going to play Snoop. And of course, he had to perform this song for sure. It's one of I mean, that's legacy, man. You know, got your family there. I know, he lost his mom, but he's still honoring her legacy. Just put out the gospel album this year as well. So, salute to Snoop, man. And he just did Missionary, and he has Is It a Crime album out right now. His wife is on the cover with him doing that. So that's big, man. It's very, iconic, the stuff that Snoop is doing. Just signed this like production deal with NBC, where he's got like films and TV shows that he's doing and promoting 100 products. I mean, this guy is a workaholic. Memories about my dad, because I was raised on this type of music. I was raised on the Gap Band, Ozzy Brothers, James Brown, Parliament, Bootsy Collins. All that stuff is from my dad. I was raised on all that, and then you start talking about Duran Duran and Hall and Oates, all that iconic music. My dad, introduced me to all of it. Hip hop, my dad introduced me to hip hop. Public Enemy, I had those tapes. Ice Cube, NWA. I remember Eazy-E. Like I was so in love with the music. I was like, Dad, I gotta get the tape. He gave me the tape, and I had a Walkman. I don't know if you guys even remember Walkmans. We put the cassette in, and I would walk around with the Walkman and listening to Easy Does It and Public Enemy, Tribe Called Quest, all that stuff, man. A lot of memories. My dad, man, put me on to. Hey, man, Warren G, man, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I got a chance to see Warren G. I saw Warren G, Lady of Rage, Too Short. Saw them 2 years ago when I went to see Snoop live, and that was my first time seeing Snoop live. And then I got a chance to see Wiz, and that was my second time seeing Wiz Khalifa. So that was a dope concert, man. So I'm happy to see Warren G here, because that was like some comments that Warren G had made, and I wasn't sure, was like some tension going on with him and Snoop. He kind of answered a question about the Super Bowl, and anyway, I guess they're passed off. I'm glad that they're passed off. It's kind of funny seeing Kurt Franklin. Like, you got to kind of be careful. You don't want to like celebrate too much. They'd be calling him out on like, oh, why Kurt Franklin doing gospel? He's over there, not bobbing his head to Snoop, to Snoop or whatever. But yeah, salute to Snoop Dogg, man. Iconic performance. And before we get out of here, those who want to follow me on all the social media sites, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter, and TikTok, all at I'm in the Hills. Those who want to donate to our efforts, the Cash App and Venmo, or both, I'm in the Hills. Watching us on YouTube, you can send a super chat. And I have two websites, www.doubleetv.com. That's with two E's. That stands for Epic Elevate Division. And also www.terrancehill.com as well. Please connect with me on all social media sites. Also, you can find our merch. Our merch has been launched, so please check that out as well. Order something. And, I think the products look good. So definitely, check out our merch. I would love to connect with you guys again on all social media sites. Really appreciate you guys for tuning into this edition of Terrance Hill TV, presented to you by WTV. Again, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell, share this content, leave a comment in the comment section. What is your favorite Snoop Dogg album? And here's the reason I'm asking that. If I'm talking to a Prince fan and I throw out, what's your favorite Prince album? And when people say Purple Rain, not saying that there's nothing wrong with Purple Rain being your answer, but I kind of find it weak to say that, Purple Rain is your favorite Prince album when Prince has 39 albums, so Yeah, I understand. It's easy to say Purple Rain, but outside of Purple Rain, what is your favorite album, right? And I asked that same question for Snoop fans. Like, what is your favorite Snoop album? And please don't say Doggy Style, because that's the obvious answer. But outside of that, what would be your favorite Snoop Dogg album? I would say for me, if you want to know if you're a Prince fan, um, for Prince, I say the album I listen to the most is 3121. It's interesting when that album came out, there was a lot of concepts that I didn't quite understand that I've come to appreciate later on, and that's the beauty of music, that maybe at the time as a listener, that maybe there's some concepts that you didn't quite understand, but people will catch it. So you can't, as an artist, you got to be confident in what you do, because if people may not catch it at first, they will. And that's the album that I probably listen to like the most. I love Emancipation as well. And I know some people, that's when he was going by the artist formerly known as Prince, as triple album. And there was some concepts and some, experiments that some people didn't necessarily connect with. But I love that album. I love that album. But that's definitely, I love the Batman soundtrack too. So, I mean, I can go on and on about Prince music, but for Snoop, I would say outside of Doggy Style, I'm probably going to go with, I think Rhythm and Gangster would probably be my second favorite Snoop album. I love Blue Carpet Treatment as well. But Snoop has a lot of them, man. The Last Meal on No Limit, I think that's a great album. So, I mean, Snoop has a huge discography. I think Is It a Crime is his 21st album. So, we can go on and put, his whole catalog in sequence order and kind of, worst to best. Maybe we should do a show about that. But anyway, drop in the comment section your favorite Snoop song and Snoop album. I would love to hear it. And I'm also going to throw that in the community section as well and see what answers you guys come up with. All right. Last but not least, those who want to donate to our efforts, the Cash App and Venmo or both. I'm in the hills, and you can send a super chat as well. Really appreciate you guys for tuning into this edition again of Terrance Hill TV. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time. And happy birthday, Mom. Love you. All right, see you guys next time. Take care.
I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I got a baby face, call it